3 centuries ago, a scaled tidal wave of dragons washed over the continent, destroying and consuming anything and everything in their path. In the present day, people and settlements emerge from their sequestered safe havens in an attempt to reclaim the lost world outside.
A half-orc warrior devoted to protecting Erinos and uncovering the truth within Feori.
A gnomish archaeologist looking for old truths and new secrets.
A daring half-elf warlock testing his luck and following his fortune.
A dwarven druid on a quest to find the spark in a dragon's egg.
And a knight spreading the rekindled light of his goddess.
Welcome to the continent of Erinos. Welcome to Emergence. Hello everyone, and welcome back to DICEBERG Ahead. You're listening to the Emergence podcast. I'm Hunter, your siege master for the evening, and with me today we have...
Having flashbacks, Chenoa Reid playing Emori Johndottir.
Nathan Holten playing Ranpram Sneedbar.
Evan Batt, they, them, playing Candor Bek, he, him, and a-wanderin is they, them.
Offen, played by Garrett Kelly, down in the sewers.
Yo?
But he's right there.
We spreading misinformation.
Thalminar The Frost-Chained, played by yours truly, Tristan Redearth.
Woo, Tristan!
Woo! Woo! When last we left our heroes, they were split up, taking on 2 fronts. One group going against the host, who are laying siege to the city. The other group laying siege themselves to the Illithid complex beneath the city through the sewers. After you defeated the Hellfire engine, Emori and Ranpram and Thalminar and the summoned Aliz bore witness to the automaton Ah-kval teleporting into the room, seeing what you've done and saying some snarky line I can't remember because it wasn't scripted. And the automaton regards you all, and it says,
Proposition. Emergence Squadron has proven themselves quite resourceful. Perhaps we could be of use to one another.
What are you guys even doing?
Valid question, Pram.
My mission is designated of such vital importance I am forbidden from divulging its true nature unless you are granted clearance, something I cannot grant you until you agree to our terms. There is, however, the complication that organics lie.
I'm a pretty honest person, if I do say so myself.
Pull
The
out the
occasional white lie I shall tell, but
Pull
like
out the
this.
truth stick.
I do have this, and I have the... What did I get? I have a truth thing.
you have the Zone of Truth charm.
Yeah, I have a truth charm.
Okay. He doesn't detect magic. He doesn't identify on it.
Oh, by the way,
Sees the ball.
this whole conversation will be coming out of Alice's life.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, he'll...
Should I drink? You want one? Or should I drink.
Okay, you chuck some healing potions.
Hold on.
Dice are color-coded there. We can figure that out. We can pause Alice time if you
Okay.
want to do that first.
Are we gonna keep with the max rule if I'm taking an action, or should I
Yes,
take
we
a
can. You can do the
bonus?
max.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I forgot we made that home rule.
Mm-hmm. If you spend an action to drink a healing potion, you just gain the maximum hit points from
That's
it. You don't have to roll.
Really nice, because health potions are so variable.
Yes.
Which is which? Is that the greater?
Yellow is lesser, orange is greater.
Okay, I drink a greater. 4, 8, 12, 16.
Wait a minute, bro. I
20.
got a chug jug.
Yeah, greater
I
is
heal
20.
20.
Yeah, I produce the truth charm.
Ah-kval identifies it and says,
Very well, you will willingly fail, and we will lay out the terms.
Is this a good idea? Sidebar. Is this a good idea?
Probably not.
I mean, you can probably punch him still, right?
You're not here.
Sorry. Oh.
There you go.
I mean, like, I feel like we should just do what we're doing, you know?
Oh yeah, we.
Kill. But I also want to save. I want to save the city. Is the biggest thing. I want to save the city.
This can be accomplished through both of our motives.
What are you trying to teleport it? What are you doing?
I cannot divulge any information until you agree to our terms.
We have no interest in relocating. For the record, we have interest in putting the dome up to stop things from coming in.
Use the zone of truth. Willingly fail.
God, okay.
I mean, like...
I spin it like a fushigi ball. And woo, yeah. And I willingly fail the truth zone.
Okay.
I mean, like, if it stops the siege and, like, everyone stays safe, then we're good. But it's if everyone stays safe that I don't believe. Alice willingly fails.
Cool.
Alice doesn't know how to lie anyways.
Do you willingly fail the zone of truth save?
I willingly fail.
Does it fail?
To like talk at least.
It does willingly fail. I rolled, and then I decided it does willingly fail, and you can tell through the zone of truth thing.
Okay.
Our mission does not involve the harming or relocating of this city unless it is deemed necessary. My mission does not involve shedding the blood of innocents, only the removal of those that would halt my mission from its natural end. If you can agree to aid us in our mission, we can assure you no harm will come to the citizens of Feori nor your allies who have already been converted.
Wait, the allies who have been converted under you?
Correct.
Like who?
Yvette, John, listed on file, Herschel.
Can you release them from your conversion?
It can be reversed, yes.
What is the conversion?
If the party asks about conversion.
Information. The conversion process alters the subject's neurochemistry with nanoscopic machines of illicit design, after which they are connected psionically to our center, our complex here. We learn any information they possess and can transmit orders or express direct control so long as they are within the psychic field. This field extends just past the borders of Feori by some 27 miles.
See, I morally don't really agree with that, so I feel like it comes as a consequence that they be reversed in order for me to agree to help you with anything.
This could be arranged.
How many Feorans have been converted?
Some 22% of the population.
Ew. That's kind of gross, Ah-kval.
For some time now, we have been adding these nanoscopic machines to the pure water in Feori.
Oh. You remember flashback when you're in the water purification chamber, just through that door, there were automatons dumping things into the reservoir.
I feel like you need to stop that.
What's your end
This can
goal?
be arranged. This we cannot divulge unless you agree to our terms.
Obviously, it's like a hive mind type of thing.
Yeah, I don't really like the mind control thing, especially with the regular Centurions. I don't know why that is completely pertinent to your plan, considering you guys are the council, right?
Can I try to sneak away?
If you wish to, yes.
I'm going to use my charge of invisibility.
Okay.
I really like you honestly announcing, hey, I'm going to disappear now. Because you're in the truth zone, so you're like, dude, bye.
I don't say anything, I just...
He says,
Step behind me.
I am forbidden from revealing the identities of our converted subjects. Know that this is a matter of my programming. But needless to say, this process has been invaluable in keeping our existence a secret and gathering resources for my mission.
I will only agree to help save Feori and its people.
This can be arranged. This falls within our parameters.
I will agree to that.
he gives a nod and knows you under the truth. And he says,
Do you understand, under these terms, that should you rebel or go against our word, it would be in our best interests to stop you, and this route may fall through those that you care for. We will do all in our power to keep our existence a secret, and to see our mission to its fulfillment. Should you turn against us, we will not hesitate.
I understand, and I promised that I would never go against the people of Feori.
He gives a nod. This seems to work for him. We cut to the street gang flying over Feori on their way down to the front battlefield.
I'm flying! When you're flying, is this like Superman? You flapping your arms?
It's so funny because Bek has wings, but that's not how he's flying right now.
Is it like rocket powered?
It is rocket powered.
Okay.
Well, it's brain powered. It's Chronicle.
Iron Man or Superman?
Superman. No, but he does have his wings out because it's all. I'm tying it all together, and so there's these like big orange sandy wings flapping as he's holding you with in like a fucking hold. Arms under armpits.
Holding you in a hole.
I was trying to think of the word wrestling, and I was trying to think of what that specific hold is called.
Nelson.
Full.
Yeah, a full Nelson.
You're technically just doing this.
Being
This, yeah.
suspended by your fucking shoulder
Your
joint.
shoulders are fucking popping out.
As we transfer between zones, I take one of the turns that I'm not doing anything else to bring my fire spirit into being.
Okay. Hell yeah. It's just teleporting every.
It latches onto Bek, and Bek catches fire.
There's a second set of
He has
fiery
glass
wings.
wings now.
Glass wings.
That's cool.
You're trailing glass beads as you go.
Yeah.
You fly your way down and you crest the walls of Feori, and you can see many of the wall guard are firing arrows down on this sort of pearlescent bubble that has formed around a majority of the host forces.
On a scale of like, is this just like a Gungan shield? Is this what we got going on, or is it more colorful?
It's more colorful. It's a full rainbow.
Okay,
It's sort of-
okay.
It's like an oil.
It's like they
bubble.
all occupy the same space, but it's they're all the colors of the rainbow.
Damn.
Yeah, like oil slick.
Okay, because I was definitely thinking Gungan shield.
Yeah. It makes
More
that
like
sound though.
Gunk in that shield.
You can see surrounding the rainbow barrier are parked Landaus, some with weaponry like ballistae or harpoon launchers mounted on the tops and sides, with the remaining Wayrinders swarming around them. You see Persephone commanding Elegy Squadron, which includes Herschel's sister Kalia, and they keep the attention of one of two enormous chimera.
balls.
This is what your aid in getting the Wayriders to help is doing. They're keeping them occupied so you can focus on other things during the battle.
Kick-ass.
You can always choose to go over if you want. On top of that, you see Chronicle and Odyssey squadrons keeping the attention of blaze bears. These burning sort of bear creatures with fire from the inside.
These bears are blazed, dude. That's a cool fucking mini.
Did you get these all new?
No, I
You
just
just
haven't
have
used them
them?
yet.
Whoa.
Hunter has so many fucking minis, guys.
He's got a
I've
problem.
been saving them for a special occasion.
Every
don't
time I
mean
go
to-
over, I notice new ones.
Yeah, I don't mean to like feed into your addiction, but we have a budget too for this. So if you ever request,
We should film that if we do.
Yes. Film. I'll record painting them or something. I don't know.
Ooh, we can do that.
hell yeah.
That would genuinely be good YouTube content.
In Chronicle and Odyssey squadrons, you see an orange-haired halfling leading Chronicle with a hammer that seems twice her size in the stalemate, holding back the jaws of one of these bears. And you can see the leader of Legacy, a half-orc woman with short, wild hair, using magic to divert the bursts of fire from another blaze bear's snout. And Legacy Squadron, led by Fortea, the paladin, She sits on the roof-mounted ballistae of her Landau and is firing bolts at the rainbow barrier, which doesn't seem to be affecting or piercing at all, while her squadron is taking on several transmuted goblinoids.
Hunter just threw down a pile of nasty bitches and kobolds.
And then on Evan's side of the map, there is the scintillating rainbow barrier, which I'm going to draw real quick.
It's just my dice tray.
Ooh woo. Scintillating.
So, yes, y'all have arrived down here. There is the scintillating oil slick like bubble surrounding them through which no arrow or bolt seems to pass. And you can see through it more clearly now Borim, the large metal orc, alongside many transmuted orcish soldiers that are manning these large ballistae and putting in moderately sized boulders that they, through a series of motions and movements, seem to just swell in size.
Do you want the house for the trebuchet?
Nah, we'll keep them off. There's already too much shit on the fucking map.
They're inflating the fuck out of these bitches.
So yes, y'all arrive and see this.
Does it appear like anything has gotten through?
You can see soldiers have attempted to push their way through and are quickly recoiling. With some of them are smoking, some of them are missing skin. It looks like a bad time.
Oh, they could.
Where
like,
are we
dispel-
located?
We're
That's
And these are
true.
friends?
No.
These are all enemies, and off the map are your friends that are
Okay.
occupying them. So they're not going to come charging at you, basically, because your allies are
They're
keeping them occupied.
Quickly, Steed. I don't know if we're within 60 feet of this point yet, but can we get there?
I don't know. If you're capable of measuring.
I don't want math today. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, we're about 60.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
We're around, ballparking. Because I think I'm going to flame strike the gaggle.
Okay.
The gaggle.
Oh shit, I have to cast it at 6th level? Oof.
For Beck the dagger, do I have to throw it?
No.
Can I put it in Foible's mouth?
And have Foible stab them?
Teleport.
Oh, and just teleport to where it is?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Have Foible teleport, and then I teleport to Beck.
Oh. Yeah, I think so. What is Foible teleporting with? Just the...
Foible could just teleport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yes.
I just want.
Can we
I
get a
haven't
foible?
Yeah. Oh, can I get a Foible?
Okay. I think that might be in there. There's definitely a giant possum-looking thing in there somewhere.
Okay, so I have exactly 1 6th level spell slot and no 5th levels. I also have Sunbeam, which we could go there and shoot down the line.
That's
That
pretty
might be
cool.
good.
You can.
That's
I
a
can
big. That's a
copy
big
you.
line.
Aren't they not going to attack you, though?
It's helpful to help,
Yeah, that's true. Somebody else might be able to come help.
Yeah.
but also a big ass spell might disrupt part of the field.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think so, but
Sunbeam is only a 60-foot long line, so it would just be from here to there, effectively.
nice.
So like
That's a lot of shit.
Strike!
No, that would fuck them up pretty good.
Sunbeam is
We should get an initiative order. And because battle is already ongoing.
We're getting added.
Yeah, exactly. I've completely forgotten that Herschel was with you guys. Was
Herschel was with us.
Was with you.
Herschel's
So he's here.
Okay.
We have.
You see
He
him
was
on the
just
front
watching.
lines. He's like,
Hey!
there they are.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh no, Herschel was down here. Where we catch up to Herschel. Hey,
Yeah, y'all just took off and took care of the boulders and yeah.
boulders are good.
I don't think we've had an entire episode
We bring up
where
his character
Herschel
sheet.
wasn't there
I
in like
know.
so long.
It definitely happened though.
It's happened, yeah, but
Herschel wasn't. Yeah.
last episode he just was outie.
But
Mhm.
Beck, what did you get on initiative?
Oh, 10.
10. Hans, what did you get on initiative?
13.
13. Gotcha. You have been added to initiative, and I think we'll start it on your turns, which would be Hans going first.
Okay.
I think I try and get utility out of an AoE spell to open up the combat here.
Okay.
And I suspect these guys might be moving a little bit at some point in the future. I cast Sunbeam.
Okay. How long does that extend?
60.
60 feet.
Yeah.
And what kind of saving throw is that?
60-foot line. Con.
Gotcha. 7 for the first one, and a 14 for the second. The third bear got a natural 20.
Damn.
The fourth one got another 7.
All except for the 20.
Gotcha. So we'll just put the natural 20 on the guy on the end.
Could I perchance receive some extra d8s? That was not good.
No.
That was holy
really
shit,
bad.
that was bad. I rolled very close to the minimum you can with that many dice.
18.
18 total, gotcha.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
I
But
rolled
18 to all of them.
Yeah.
2 1s,
half
2
as much on the
2s, a
second guy,
3, and
on
a
the last
7. God, that sucks. All the ones that failed are blinded for a round.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
That's,
But like that's good, but wow, that was not a lot of damage for a 6th level spell slot.
Dice are mean sometimes.
dice are mean sometimes. Begone that to its owner.
Hey, your dice rolled a 2.
So
I will say my
Oh shit, that one
die.
dies.
we're doing the rollover
yeah,
sort of hit
yeah.
points. So you've dealt enough damage to kill at least one of them, assuming it was directed all in one.
Yeah, he ate it for his friends.
And the next one has leftover damage.
And that was totally the one that succeeded the save, so all 3 are blinded.
Okay, so that was movement and action. Do you do anything else?
I think as a bonus I can move.
Your little spirit guy. Yeah, there should be a dragon in there.
I tell my fire spirit to, I don't know, go and do something and fight a guy. Go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Because like that's the only enemy within range.
Gotcha.
And then it does an attack, which is my spell attack modifier. It misses.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1. I should have done the fiery teleportation, which is guaranteed.
Dang.
After Hans, it is the bears which are attacking the Way Riders. I make some rolls for those.
Since we killed one bear, do we get one Way Rider?
What?
Because like there's.
Oh. No, their attacks are just more focused. No.
And after them, it is Beck.
Beck. So yeah, Beck is,
Beck at it again with the white vans.
flies 70 feet forward, expending another side eye.
Gotcha. He's
I'm
now like
burning through these.
As you fly
Oh,
up
fuck.
to this rainbow barrier, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Your brain must be on fire.
24.
24, that is a success. You are not blinded by the bright iridescent light coming off of this barrier.
As he's flying up, he pulls out York's spell book, rips a page out of it, puts the book away, crumples it up, and like condenses it in his hands, and then opens it, and Foible's there. Ugh. And
Every time.
he takes out Beck, puts the hilt of it into Foible's hand, and then like throws Foible forward, and Foible teleports to the other side of the field.
He teleports and
Damn it.
bounces off the field's exterior.
Yeah, I kind of thought that happened.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
He just explodes.
Have you been rolling better with my dice tonight?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've rolled 2 natural 20s
Nice.
just randomly,
Hell yeah.
not for anything.
I'd like to take credit for that.
Good. Dex save, you said?
Correct.
Okay, does not have any... Oh, speed is 60. This bitch is fat. Oh, because he has wings. Okay, so that is a total of 15.
That is not enough.
Yeah.
I'm rolling digitally.
Yeah.
Foible takes 43 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And he's smoking on the ground.
All right, that gives me a little
Rights
bit of
himself.
an idea of what level this spell might be.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That was my one plan.
Herschel shit from across the battlefield.
Okay, so it's not like a Gungan shield.
I didn't write down... I assume it's an action to summon Foible.
I'd assume so, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So bonus action. I don't have shit I can do with bonus actions. I have a lot I can do with bonus actions. Technically the flying was bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay. After Beckett is Herschel.
Well, all right then. That's Herschel's voice.
All right.
Oh, Herschel, don't get me going.
Herschel comes sprinting up next to Beck and just says, how do we get in?
I don't know.
He's going to throw some darts, bounce off, and then he used bonus action step of the wind, so he dashed to get here. So he will approach the rest of the barrier and try to shove his quarterstaff through.
He gets electrocuted.
And you see the end of the quarterstaff smoking, and he pushes it as far as he can. You watch, like a bubble, it kind of bends inward a little bit, but eventually just too much backwards force is generated, and he kind of almost elastically is pushed back out. And the end of this quarterstaff, which you know is magical, is almost smoldering a little bit. It's the closest to actual damage on like a magical item that you've seen. And that's Herschel's turn. Then it's the goblins. You can remove 3 of them off the board. And as they die like fireworks with explosions of sand and mud just spraying all across the battlefield.
Dang it, I wanted to get like a 20 kill with one spell.
Aw, poor you.
Poor me.
Top of the round is Borim. You can easily recognize his imposing figure through the like silhouette of the bubble, and he turns and muffles some orders at his troops, which are loading more things into the trebuchet, but they cannot be fired this round.
Do I have any teleports that would function in this scenario?
It is Hans's turn. You would have seen Beck attempt to teleport, and it didn't work.
Oh, okay, I did not. I totally noticed that. I mean, did we try casting any spells inside the bubble? Because, like, could you just, like, because I have a lot of spells that, like, come out of the ground and shit.
I have not done that.
Okay.
But you do see many other casters doing many other things. But we, as players, don't have no fucking idea.
Okay.
Maybe that'll work. I would love it if it did. Please try. Maybe it's a whole ball, and if you mold earth enough around it, you can pick it up and throw it away. Roll it like a hamster ball.
I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah, I'm always ready.
I think I just try and dispel it. I think that's. Okay. I feel like that's the most useful thing I could try and do this round with my action. Like, I could kill a bunch of goblins. That'd be fun. That'd be neat.
Okay.
But I think just trying to dispel it. And if you don't beat a spell level when you upcast, but does it change anything if you are trying to dispel a 6th level spell and you upcast to 5?
No.
You get no benefit from doing
Correct.
that.
Not according to the old 5e rules.
All right, then I'll probably just cast it at 3rd level because I don't think that this is 4th.
You feel it attempt to take hold, but it has no effect without a roll.
Oh. This is a totally mundane bubble.
Your dispel.
No magic.
Your dispel tries to take hold. It's almost like it brings one color of the many that you see on this thing to the forefront. Like a good portion of the bubble turns violet for a moment, but then it recedes back once more, and you feel it's as if your dispel is dispelled. It just is completely countered.
A bomb would be really great in this scenario.
It'd be really cool if it were.
I'm sorry, I know that feels shitty, but that's it, yeah.
No, I mean, like, it's sort of those things. I expected either a really hard to beat DC or, like, yeah.
And this spell is from the books as well. I haven't homebrewed this.
But it's not, I mean, it's obviously not magic, because
Correct.
otherwise it would have been dispelled. This is a normal bubble.
Hunter said correct to me, giving him a dirty look.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your action.
I guess as a bonus, I tell my bird, it's a bird now.
He's a bird now. He does have wings.
To go and attack a dude, I guess.
Both of your winged pets. Boop. I love that.
He goes.
Okay.
And he headbutts a bear.
Make your attack roll.
Is it +8?
Yeah. Sorry. Very basic math is challenging to me. 25.
25, yes, absolutely.
Garrett has been through hell and back today with math.
8 plus 7. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but, you know, it's damage.
That's some
5
good
damage.
5 damage, gotcha.
I rolled a 1.
5 points of damage. Done. It doesn't remove this guy from the board, but it does hurt it.
The teleport that my dude does also can teleport anyone within 5 feet of it.
Correct.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Read your shit better.
It's just like a little cantrip teleport that does a little damage. I like it just.
It's useful. It's your
never-
lifelong companion.
It just never occurred to me that the little chip damage teleport would also move anyone else up to 8 people, I guess.
After Hans, it is the bears that do their roll. This one, with the help from that chip damage and the
Fuck
rest of the
yeah.
way riders is wiped off.
Down to 50% bear.
After the bears is Beck.
Okay. Beck is going to walk up to the
bubble barrier.
bubble barrier.
I need you to make a con save as you start your turn. I should have made one for Herschel as well.
That
Herschel succeeds.
I'm blind. That's 10.
You are blinded.
That's okay.
You still know what's in front of you.
Yeah.
You
Beck,
just keep walking.
You can feel the
With-
heat.
with temperance, holds it out in front of him and starts like blindly feeling for where the bubble is when he touches. Then he like pulls back and gets ready to try to stab into it and says a prayer to Garrus, be like, I believe in your weapon. I've done a lot of good and I plan to do more. Let it pass through. Let it be infinitesimally sharp. Oh, Kira's the great smith.
Make a wisdom or religion check.
Hot burning forge.
With advantage. You've carried temperance for some time now.
Come on, dwarf.
It's funny how
daddy.
you always say wisdom with religion.
But religion is an intelligence-based. I know.
Yeah. It's because of clerics.
Yep.
That's 15.
That's a 15. I'm going to make a roll. If I get 15 or lower... if I get 14 or lower, this won't work. 15 or up will.
God, I feel so silly for...
That's a 17.
Oh, fuck.
You, having been blinded by the iridescent light coming off of this bubble, give a prayer to Girez, whose weapon you have carried for some time now, or at least one heavily associated with Girez.
Mm-hmm.
And you seek his aid to guide you through, and you feel the blade make contact, make resistance as if pushing against elastic or rubber. And as it goes through, you feel the warmth of Temperance's forge fire disappear and is replaced instead with a radiating cold.
Oh, shit.
You feel the frost lick up your fingertips, though it doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel another hand that you cannot see grab onto your wrist. I need you to make an attack roll.
Yeah. That's, I mean, it's above 10. That's 23.
10 is what you would need.
Okay.
And now you're going to do a temperance attack, but instead of fire damage, it is now cold.
Kick fucking ass.
It's going to be all cold.
All cold. Okay.
Correct. So all your normal dice, but it's cold damage.
18.
18. You feel the barrier begin to give slightly.
Mm-hmm.
You think you have damaged a layer of this thing, and you sense now that it is comprised of layers, these multiple colors. And at least one of them is suffering from this cold damage.
Yeah, it's my very first thought was this is all the different fucking types of magic
You
layered
need to
over each other.
She-Ra it together.
Yeah. Fuck. Sorry. What was the last sentence you said there?
One of these layers is suffering from this cold damage.
Okay.
Cold specifically.
Cold specifically.
So I need to hit it with fire
and
radiant.
And I, as a character, understand that it's the cold.
Yes.
Okay.
You feel that temperance while it was warm was doing nothing, and then it turned to cold and suddenly got a slight bit more give.
The wall was brittle underneath its cold.
I'm not gonna.
And if you could see, you would see the color red coming to the forefront.
Is that just in this spot or
in the spot around where temperance is trying to pierce and growing as you apply more pressure?
I really don't want to kill Foible.
But that's your action.
Yeah. What type of damage did Foible take?
Fire.
Okay.
Water. Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, Foible's gonna just keep sitting at my side. He technically
not
goes
dead?
after me. No, he has 60 HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a
I know,
big
right?
boy.
I kind of thought he would poof.
Yeah, no, he is a thick bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
After Beck is Herschel, who succeeds his con save and will inform you, like, oh shit, it's turning red. I think it might be working a little bit.
Yeah, and Beck will shout out, Cole did it. I think we need something different for the next lair.
He starts going through his
It's like
pockets.
an onion.
It's like an onion! He has nothing for cold damage, so instead, he's going to give your next attack advantage. Which, you have to beat 10. He doesn't really understand how this works.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we're going to cut to Sewer Gang.
It's just like, onion!
Super serious sewer
54.
gang.
You did disappear, and then Emori agreed to these terms. Do you do anything after that? Because
I'm trying to sneak away.
Okay, just like out of the room and away.
Like I'm trying to
Like further
go
in?
through.
Continue.
You'd have to get through the big
There's a big
vault
door.
door. Yeah. It would make noise opening.
That'd be so funny. Just while this whole thing's happening.
Yeah, if it were a normal door, you could probably slip through. Or if you're trying to get back out the other way, you could probably slip through. But
Can I vent?
Get on the fucking walls.
you know what? I'll say
The sewer pipes.
make an investigation check, and you can find a pipe that you will have to submerge and go through water to possibly.
I'm on a mission.
Get-
Poopy water.
You could maybe get out into the water purification
poopy
cistern on the
water.
other side.
Yeah, you didn't prep that in your 6,000 words, did you?
No. I get in the shit pipe.
You can never.
You guys have done it before. I don't know why I did it.
Yeah.
You
I can't guide myself.
you
can
get
I?
directly
No.
Okay.
ingest all of the mind
That's so-
particles or whatever they've been putting in the water.
14.
Nanobots.
It's not very good.
I think you can see pipes that are feeding through the wall, but I don't think you find an opening or somewhere that you could get into to get through a pipe. Yeah. You could, if you wanted to get back out into the area you were in before, you would be able to do so easily. You can also remain perfectly hidden in this room, Ah-kval.
And you have the bomb.
I do.
You do have the bomb on you.
It'd be so funny if the bomb just got fucking clogged somewhere and no one ever finds it until one day someone's doing maintenance like 100, like
Just
10,
fucking
20 years from now. Just
I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try to run around and sneak, and try to get a different entrance.
Okay. So you slip back out and look for a different way in. Okay. I will have you make another investigation check then.
Wow, it's a 1.
Okay, gotcha. So
I
yeah,
am panicking.
you sneak out and you start looking around. While you're doing that, Ah-kval stretches out a hand and says,
Your companion just left the room, and I would like to invite you all with me.
I go, what? I look around.
I can sense the presence of any intellect around me within a certain radius.
He's probably just doing some fucky thing. I think it'll be fine.
In that case, nothing's changed.
all right, yeah, dude. Let's get this bread. Haha.
Tell me what we need to know.
he says,
Exposition.
Exposition.
The Illithid were deemed the lesser of all our creators' children.
The parasite. Do you not like that? Is that insensitive?
It is factual, though through no will of our own.
Okay.
The Illithid siblings found them strange, unnerving, and aberrant. Enough prejudice and xenophobia drove them underground, where they carved vast kingdoms out of the earth itself. Left to their own devices, no longer stifled by their strange siblings, they grew plentifully and prosperously, advancing faster than some of their sibling species on the surface. The Illithid created an advanced construct, organic, arcane, and mechanical in nature, the predecessor and progenitor of all future Illithid technology, including my own make and model, dubbed the Infrasera, or, translated, Mother Brain. Cut off from their creators for centuries, they no longer worshipped their creators, instead turning their belief and devotion to the Infrasera. This angered their makers, who sought to punish them. With their vast divine power, they removed the Illithid's ability to reproduce naturally. This crippled them as a species and drove them to find other methods of prolonging their survival in a world watched over by hostile gods. The Illithid, now a mere fraction of their once glorious empire, discovered a way to reproduce, yes, parasitically, with the aid of the Empress Sarah. With the use of small devices containing magically encoded information, called tadpoles, now the nano machines we inserted into Theory's warhead. The Illithid can now transform a captured humanoid into a fellow of their own species, with only minor biomechanical differences in form. This angered the gods even further, which provoked them to command the rest of their children, quote, exterminate the parasites wherever they hide, drive them out of the darkness, bring them to an end. In the face of overwhelming odds, the Illithid constructed crafts, arcs of sort, to escape this material plane and find a new home. Their creators intercepted them before they could escape and attempted to destroy them, striking them out of the border ethereal, sending them crashing into the material plane's surface. They warped the face of the continent, burying these ships beneath the earth. Each ship was capable of some small means of defense, nothing in the face of their creators, each carrying 1,000 surviving Illithid, held in astrostasis. This craft is the only one with an active signal we have detected, the one beneath Theory's mountain, and therefore likely the only one with cargo still intact. It is imperative I deliver what is left of Illithid kind to safety, but it cannot be on the material plane, and time grows short before our creators return. They grow ever nearer. The divine aurora has been detected. A messenger has already been chosen. So Emergence Squadron, our mission, ensuring the safety and survival of the Illithid, means vacate the material plane for the astral sea before the deadline, 6 months. Terms, aid us in whatever means you discover, and we will ensure the safety and survival of Theory and all its citizens. Refuse, betray us, fail us, you will be captured and made useful in other ways.
So like, you're turning all the Feorans into Illithids, is what you're saying?
Incorrect.
Oh.
You want to find an escape on the ship.
Correct. Any means that we can escape with the safety of our cargo still intact. The conversion of the citizens of Theory, while we are capable of converting them fully, remotely, it would only be deemed necessary if, as current plans stand, the entire city would need to be moved. As it stands now, we are unable to extricate ourselves from the city and the mountain surrounding it, but we have the means to convert the mountain itself into a craft. Until we find an alternative, this course of action is our only option.
Let's find an alternative.
This falls within our parameters if you are capable of doing so.
I mean, like, so long as everyone's safe.
That's all I care about.
And if we have to fight some fucking big, spooky elder gods here while everyone in Feori is somewhere else just safe and out of the picture, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ideally, we get more people out, or we for sure stop, or, whatever. Yeah.
Who knows about you?
Any that know, aside from your number, have been converted.
Are you sure?
To the best of our ability, yes. We have some means of psychically scanning the surface thoughts of Faerun citizens. We have not detected any suspicion, although your public displays have caused some suspicion, though this is mostly geared towards the more mundane aspects of the Telecos Council.
I feel like you should maybe elect real people now.
They are real people.
Oh, just converted.
Correct.
Okay. That makes me feel only a tiny bit better.
The formation of the Telecos Council was not our doing. After its creation, we took control of its members.
So you do actively control them?
Of course.
Okay.
Ew. Anyway.
They have wills and lives of their own, but when they're at work, they are ours.
Do they consent to that?
Obviously not.
No, they did not consent to the conversion.
That's what I don't like.
This is understandable.
Can we have a moment, the three of us?
Naturally.
Steps back.
I
Pram, Pram, do you return?
Where's Pram?
You also can message.
I message. Hey, we're having a sidebar.
I'm gonna plant the bomb.
Where?
Fuck these guys.
I'm being honest about this one.
Pram's gone rogue.
Hoot dun dun dun.
Oh, we need to hunt down Pram now.
Should I not? Is that not the vibe?
I mean, like,
Can y'all
insurance.
Stand by.
I'm gonna look for the spot, and I'll be the secret weapon or
Okay.
something. I don't know.
It's been long enough if you wish to make another investigation to try to find an alternative entrance. You're making your way down the slope now.
That's better.
What
That's
range does the, I guess,
23 this time.
23 this time.
My
okay.
eyes doth not deceive me.
So you're whispering to Emori as you are still invisible, making your way down the sewers, and you come across not an entrance or another vault door, but instead the collapse that you heard some time ago when the siege started, only to discover it's not a collapse. Something broke through the wall. Not the ceiling caving in, the wall burst outwards as something tunneled underground and into here. You can hear footsteps and the movement of soldiers. You might recognize hobgoblin language as they are moving towards presumably the entrance you guys would have used to get in, essentially, to the sewers that leads out into Feori.
They tunneled underground.
So you can
messaged
hear them.
I'd say, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You can hear them, and you would be able to track them if you wished. But there is some number of soldiers, around 10 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And Pran sensed that.
Yes.
Okay.
Who are you talking to?
Pram?
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
You don't have to hear us.
Right. So they broke through, which means they're probably
Duh.
searching for something.
Searching for something or going through the sewers up in
Right.
the city.
Yeah, they're
Mr.
trying to
Robot Man.
invade.
Mr. Robot Man, you're not aligned with the siege outside, right?
Correct.
Good to know. We kind of thought you were all tied together. I did anyways. I'm not from here.
I figured it was a little bit separate aligning, but I think they have an ulterior motive of wanting to get into Feori, not just for domination and control.
I am not aware as to their greater motives.
They might be trying to stop the Illithid from leaving so that they can finally purge them.
Maybe. I mean, the false prophet leads them of Jexa.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Sorry. What? The false prophet? What
Are
is
you guys being purged
Objecta?
right now?
The false prophet? A false prophet of Jexa?
Zavoy Vatel.
Zavoy Vatel?
I know nothing of this person.
What about the Jorgen Alder?
Jorgen Alder is the leader of the Nalmani. He is one of the unconverted.
We take him down too.
Very well.
Okay. So shit's happening, like right now. People are breaking in. What
Yes.
are you going to do about that?
We have many Centurions already manning the walls and attempting to aid in the battle outside of Feori's front gates. The boulders seem to have been stopped for the moment. We can divert some soldiers in order to aid any civilians trapped inside. Sorry, I'm allocating orders as we speak.
Yes, I can tell.
And it says,
I can hear the buffering.
We shall send military personnel to requisition House of Silence workers to begin healing any that have been injured in the immediate attacks. Repairs will need to be done afterwards, repelling the force outside. It seems they have some kind of barrier. They have cast a prismatic wall surrounding themselves.
Okay.
We can give you instructions to remove this.
That would be great. Also, they're coming through the sewers and coming up, so let your people know.
Understood.
You
Yeah.
hear, and like fax paper begins feeding out of his mouth, and he tears off bullet point instructions on how to get rid of a prismatic wall.
Okay, I message Beck. Hey Beck, you see a prismatic wall?
I don't see anything, but yeah.
It tends to blind.
You hear through my sending.
Well done.
I broke through the outer layer.
I have a thing for you. I read it.
Okay.
I already started writing the bullet list. I knew this was coming. Yeah, what's up?
Okay. I'm going to pause Alice time
Thank you.
to divulge this info.
Are you gonna go so?
Prismatic wall has to be broken through in order of its layers going red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Didn't we break
Red,
the
orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo,
Yellow,
violet.
I've never said yellow.
No,
Red, you were starting to break through.
Okay, you said that red came through.
I said as you were doing a type of damage, you were bringing that color to the forefront.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, it just looks like a bubble with all of the colors mixed in.
Swirling.
So red is broken first. It is destroyed with at least 25 points of cold damage.
Cool.
Okay, cold first.
I have literally no access to cold damage.
Awesome.
None of my spells.
Orange.
Too bad I'm not there.
Orange is destroyed by strong wind, like a gust of wind spell.
I hate that.
Gust of wind.
You hear that?
I put Hans in. I added Hans to conference call. I'm getting a lot of groaning. I don't think it's going very well.
Yellow is destroyed with 60 force damage.
Force.
I can do that.
Green is next. A pass wall spell or another spell of equal or greater level that can open a portal on a solid surface.
Portal on surface.
I don't know about that one.
Blue is next. 25 fire damage.
Blue
Easy.
is fire.
Indigo. Bright light via the daylight or moonbeam spell.
Forgive me.
Day or moon.
I'm allowing day or moon. Normally it's just daylight.
Oh, okay.
I might be able to do that.
And finally, violet. The layer that was brought to the forefront when you're trying to use Dispel Magic can be destroyed with Dispel Magic. But it has to be done last. That's why it didn't work.
Dispel Magic is last.
I do not have enough spell slots.
I have
No, but
I have Dispel Magic.
We have many other casters around us. They might be able to get those the rest of the party teleported out to us.
The Wave Riders will help, especially Persephone.
We're going to take it one layer at a time.
Resuming Alice's time.
Okay.
So you all exchange that information.
Duh.
Ah-kval speaks with you and says,
My forces will be redirected to combat any of the host soldiers emerging from the sewers. We can provide you with safe exit onto the city streets if you desire.
Yes.
he takes you through the large vault door into the water purification chamber. You can see the gold ley line in that one room, which is finished being constructed, seemingly, in this portion at least. He takes you deeper in, and you see the pure water reservoir. He approaches a wall, seems to think at it, and a secret door slides aside, revealing a kind of elevator. And he says,
Step inside, this will produce you through a manhole cover in an alleyway in the center of downtown.
Okay. We will be seeing each other very soon, Ah-kval.
he gives a nod.
Fairy's not going anywhere, as we...
Pram, you would have either rejoined them or tracked the hobgoblins as they went. That's up to you.
Can I, go out where they tunneled in?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to follow that tunnel.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
neat.
That travels for some time. Perfect.
Yeah.
Ram with a bomb.
Emori and Thal and Aliz, when you guys emerge on the city streets, do you run to rejoin your allies on the front lines?
Yes. And I'm assuming along the way, if there is trouble, we dispose.
Yeah. I'm kicking ass and taking names as you run.
Yes.
And back down on the front
I
lines.
feel like I'm just throwing hammers and recalling them and throwing them and recalling.
Changing the music. We are back in initiative order.
Can I roll again?
Dearest friends.
Because I rolled a 1 the
You want
last
to reroll initiative? Oh yeah, when you guys enter this combat, we'll reroll for you.
Oh, okay.
When we rejoin our groups down on the battlefield, you see Borim commanding his soldiers, and they launch 3 more boulders, which have been loaded, and you watch them pass out of the bubble with little sounds, and they fly. And you stare with dread and get ready to start flying again, and then you see, just for a moment before the moments of impact, bright pink light erupt around the city as coordinated through Ah-kval. Beneath, he is able to remotely turn on and off Feori's shield. You watch the boulder shatter against its surface and begin to tumble downwards and drop harmlessly in front of the walls just around here. A few get kind of close to Hans, but you're fine.
I think it would have been funnier if you had just like moved the city out of the way for each boulder.
Starts juking.
But once the boulders have dropped, the dome shuts down again, and it like flickers out.
Pretty cool.
Boreem shakes his head from inside of the bubble. But that was his and the orcs' turns. Hans.
Gotta be kidding me.
I think I kill the goblins.
Okay.
Because I don't have any cold damage. I have 0 access to cold damage.
Are you
It's
doing?
going to be one attack. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Are you doing the flame strike you were planning on beforehand? All right, centered right there. That's a bunch of saves.
Yeah.
Dex, I'm assuming.
Yeah. 10-foot radius, so it hits all of them. All of them.
And does this just have damage?
Half.
Okay, they are minions. They're all gone. So they.
I guess we
They're all
could
gone.
have. We could have specified that at the beginning.
Yes, we could have. But
Are
you doing anything with your flame spirit?
I think we're like moving
Both teleport up there.
a bunch.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Beck, you are after the bears, which they make decent rolls actually, so they stick around. What does Beck do? At the start of your turn, you need to make a save to see if you remove the blindness.
13.
You do not.
Oh, wait, no, plus proficiency. 17.
17. You do not.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I rolled last time.
You could still feel the cold damage from Temperance. You could still feel it pressing up against the pearlescent bubble in front of you.
Yeah, sorry, I just dropped my notebook and pencil and stabbed the pencil into my foot. It hurt kind of a lot.
Good job.
Yeah, so I'm going to just push forward with the cold damage
Pick
while
another
I've got
attack.
it. 19.
Yep.
Cool. I just have to. I had advantage too. Let's see if I crit. Cool. Damn. 23 cold damage.
Okay, yes. So you watch as there's a sound and flecks of red light as that color is removed from the total that shimmers around this thing.
Awesome. And then Beck shouts as loud as he can, "Someone hit it with wind!" It sounds so stupid.
Next turn.
And then Foible gets up off the ground, starts flapping, is just flapping really hard, trying to make a wind. And that's Foible's turn.
After Beck, it is Herschel, who is going to look around and go, "Anybody got wind?" And one of the Wayriders that has been freed up by the Blaze Bears being destroyed. A little druid. I can't remember. I think they're halfling and they're blonde, if I'm remembering correctly. They're
From like season 1.
From season 1,
Yeah.
like
that
way ago.
sounds familiar.
I think they bunked next to Coromand.
It comes rushing forward and go, "I got it!" And they hold their staff out in front of them, and it just starts spinning like a fan blade. And they use Gust to pop this second layer of orange.
Yay.
Kick ass. You saved a spell slot.
So next round, you guys, the rest of your party, will be mingled into initiative. We shall see where the tunnel leads Ranpram. We will continue this initiative, the siege combat, afterwards. I'll take a picture of how the battlefield is. Note, we are at 28 minutes of Alla's time. I will be noting that as well. So, thank you all very much for listening to the Fustercluck. Make sure you check out our Dice affiliate and
Crystal Maggie Dice.
Crystal Maggie Dice.
Crystal
Use code
Maggie Dice.
all caps. DICEBERG Ahead. There's a space in between that and underscore. DICEBERG BERG _ahead for 10% off.
You can enter a giveaway to get some dice as well.
On DICEBERG Ahead at Blue Sky and Instagram and Threads. That's where you can do that.
Either a dot or a dash or an underscore in between Diceberg and Ahead on all of those.
Yep, but you'll find it, I promise.
Yep.
It's in the show notes.
If you type Diceberg or follow our links, you'll find it.
Yes.
And that's Dice B-E-R-G.
Not you. Get out of here.
Not you, yeah. Fuck areas, boroughs. I'm pretty sure that's where bird comes from, is burrow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening. Background music for the Emergence podcast is provided by Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG content, follow us on our Patreon or socials, or visit us on our website, DICEBERG Ahead.com.